What's up, people? We have landed into the round of 16 of our Random Fighter Select Xbox tournament, and today we've got a good matchup here, man. We've got Peyton, and he's going up against EK Dalton Jr. 2019. Let's go, big boy.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you listening?
Ricky J. Sparks.
All right, people, here we go. Only 16 fighters left in this Random Fighter Select tournament, and I'm ready to go, and I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are too. We've got Peyton versus EK Dalton Jr., and while we're getting them to get their first random selections going, a lot of you guys love the old Ricky J story time, so I thought I would kill the clock a little bit and share a story with you guys. So just last night, I was at a friend's birthday party, and it was a huge gathering. It was for the big 4-0, man. My big buddy Fab turning 40, and we actually had a family friend that was there, and it was a couple, and they've been married for 30 years, and we were just talking, chit-chatting over drinks, and I asked the couple, it was Alfonso and Esmeralda, and I'm like, hey, what's the secret to being married for 30 years? And Alfonso told me, he's like, Ricky, big boy. He didn't say big boy, but he's like, Ricky, the key to being married for so long is 2 days a week we go out for dinner and we go for drinks and dancing after. And I'm like, really? That's amazing. He goes, yeah. You know what? I go on Tuesdays and she goes on Fridays. Anyway, let's get into the fight. All that storytelling, and we've got a nice matchup here. Dotson versus Dominic Cruz, man. Peyton is Cruz. Dalton is Dotson, and this is gonna be good, man. But in my opinion, Dalton's got to be just a little patient. Can't be throwing those crazy knees and overhands against a guy like Peyton. And much love to both these guys. I love talking to these guys in the Discord and during ESFL, you know, broadcasts. Peyton's such a good guy, and same with Dalton. So much respect to both of you guys. Man, it's almost tough. You don't want any of these guys losing, but there has to be a winner and there has to be a loser. So let's see what happens. Nice footwork by Dalton. And Dalton is he's a controlled wild man, you know what I mean? Like, he'll throw heavy leather, but you know, he's got strategies towards his madness. But he's trying to do that flying knee, and Peyton's having nothing of it. And then a Superman punch. What is going on? And it's crazy, all that craziness that Dalton's throwing, and he is slightly winning the stamina game, which is pretty interesting. And a lot of people would disagree with this style that Dalton's throwing at him. But, you know, it's that element of being unpredictable that will get people caught. You know, he doesn't seem to be having a lot of patterns in his stand-up game. Nice. I love that. That little tickle. Tickle the head, tickle the belly on the side, pinch the love handles. Yeah, you know that combo? Jab and hook to the body. But right now, this is Dalton's round, man. This is Dalton's round, but Peyton, he should be called Patient Peyton. He's being patient. You know, he's not trying to win the fight in the first round, and that's what separates a lot of those guys, unless your name is Swiss Labax. A lot of people in that first round would try to end the fight in the first round. And you know what's so funny on a side note? Geez, I was on a tear last night, you know, in ranked. Oh, look at that! And I bumped into Swiss Labax, and the toughest fighter in this game is facing Costa when Swiss Labax is controlling him. Holy cow. Got destroyed. It was pretty bad. But before that, I had like 14 fight wins in a row, man. Nice footwork, though. Look at this. And it's interesting, though. These good guys, man, these great guys in the game, they just know when the right time it is to start, you know, sidestepping like that. Listen to Greg Jackson. Do you hear Greg Jackson saying hunt him down? Ooh, we got to be careful. You got to be careful showing respect within striking range right there, because he could have been a smelly kick away from getting KO'd. And I'm sure a lot of you guys, when you first bought this game, you started taunting. and then you lost. And you know what's crazy? Sometimes I feel like the taunts stall and stick. So I try not to taunt as much as I used to. I know people would say, oh, Ricky, just hold R2 or RT and it'll negate the taunt. Sometimes it doesn't, and that causes you to get KO'd. But here we go, back to the fight. Oh, man. Got to give that round to Dalton. And now look at Peyton, the champion that he is, the great fighter that he is, switching up his game plan. Good denial. And these guys, man, all of these guys and girls in the round of 16, they know how to stuff these cage takedown attempts. It's almost like you're just wasting your energy. What I like to do though is when I get into that cage animation, switch to a single leg, then a double leg, then go for a takedown. Throw off your opponent. Don't just go down or towards, you know, the cage to get that belly to belly suplex. Switch it up. Grab the leg, maybe grab both legs, and that may throw off your opponent. But yeah, it's awfully tough to get those takedowns. There's that window too when your opponent shows a hit reaction where there's that moment where you can get a takedown. The chances are really high there. But right now, this round, man, you got to give it to Peyton. And every time I say Peyton, I can't help but think of the NBA Hall of Famer, Gary Payton, the glove. Let me know if you know Gary Payton. Wow. Wildman Dalton. Dalton. Wow, nice. And this is just such a good technical battle. Even though, you know, Dalton is a little bit of a wild man, he's a technical wild man. He's so technical, you know, with using those crazy strikes. He doesn't overdo it. And Peyton is just so, like I said, so patient and calm. And you have to be like that when you have an opponent that's throwing heavy leather and heavy feet like that. Because you don't want to leave yourself open to one shot. One shot will rock you and that could lose you the round. Nice. I love that. Nice. Stamina game looks like it's dead even. Slight advantage for Dalton. What a crazy battle. Hopefully you're enjoying this. You know, we've had so many I was going to say so much. We've had so many great fights, wild fights, and now we're treated here to just a technical battle. What a round. Great round. And I honestly think it's 1-1. And yeah, for the record, I'm drinking the old double-double action. Coffee, 2 cream, 2 sugar. The Ricky J special. And that's on weekends. During the week, I just take it black. Respect the bean. Ooh. Look at that. Peyton showing a different look, getting a little wild with the head kicks. But look at Dalton. Dalton is leaving himself open towards some crazy shots, draining out that stamina like that. But both guys know that this third round is up for grabs, man. Whoever takes this third round is winning the fight. So they gotta take some chances. If I'm in both of these guys' corner, man, if I can grab that leg, I'm gonna try to secure a takedown. Secure that takedown and get sweaty, get dirty on the mat, showcase your ground game. And look at this. Peyton looking like he's at the YMCA hitting the pads, man. You see that? Throwing his combos. And Dalton's just sitting there taking it, but he's got to watch out. His block is low, man. Wow. Both of these guys are taking their chances. Throwing shots at one another. Nice head movement. Good job, man. I like how Peyton is kind of upping his pressure a little bit. He's got to give 2 minutes and change of pure technicality and pressure and try to win over the judges here. Nice. I like how he sets that up. He's not going to do it twice. Dalton knows it's coming. Oh, smelly. Oh man, I would have gone for the takedown. If you can secure that takedown, get some shots in, keep that top control. I know it's not going to win over the ladies, but it's going to win you the fight. And Peyton's had a couple of chances there. Both of these guys had a couple of chances. And this is anyone's fight. Who is winning this round, really? Oh, I like that step in straight right there. Oh, wow, nice. Dalton showing some very tricky combos here. And Peyton, his fighter is just exhausted. Look at Cruz sucking in wind. Oh, wow. And this is securing the fight. This is definitely securing the fight for Dalton. And Dalton knows that. He's pushing away. He kind of looked like he was peeking at the clock right there. I always say I would spit out the mouthpiece and get the referee's attention. But this fight, in my opinion, if I am a judge... Oh my gosh! What? And right away, in a split second, that was Peyton's fight. He got the drop. Oh, and he lost. He still lost. Wow. How would you score this fight, really? That was so close. 29-28. I'm in shock. Who won that fight? In your honest opinion? I don't know. With that rocket, I wish they would pan over to the third round so we could see, but very, very close fight. Yeah, I would say Dalton won that third round, but that drop right there at the end for Peyton, I don't know, he could have stolen that round for sure, but so close, so tight. Could have gone either way, that's for sure. Holy cow. So here we go. We're back in the menu screen, and they're moving on. Oh, Peyton's got CM Punk. Oh, he's got Damian Maya. And shoutouts to Heem the Dream. I don't know if he watches this tournament, but Heem the Dream loves to use Damian Maya. He is putting Damian Maya on the map on ranked. And Maya, doesn't have the greatest stats on the feet, but if you can get the fight on the mat, you guys know, man. It is just such an advantage to have a guy like a Damian Maya, when you're on the mat. So let's see. I don't know if Dalton's still parading around his house after winning that decision, and Peyton is biting his virtual mouthpiece, saying, let's get this fight on the road here, and let's see what happens. It's pretty crazy at this point in the tournament when it just comes to the talent level. Like, you basically can put all these names in a hat, and it's anyone's tournament. And I know a lot of people are labeling Prioxis as the uncrowned champion already, but the skill level in this tournament is just so good, so tight that it's going to be a battle for Prioxis to win the belt. And he's also playing on the PS4 side, and that may wear on him, playing on that PS4 controller and then jumping back onto the Xbox controller. I don't know, maybe it will throw off his game a little bit. So it's kind of like a fighter fighting in two divisions. For him to be playing on two separate systems may throw off his game. So I'm a huge fan of Prioxis, but I wouldn't call him the champion already, man, especially with the talent that we have in this tournament. But let's get in on the next fight. I don't know what's taken Dalton so long. Oh, here we go. I was just going to fast forward and get on with it, but they're switching divisions. Oh, and that's unfortunate. I guess they were talking, and Dalton had the pick on the next division, and the Korean Zombie. So, man, a little miscommunication there. I was really excited to see Damian Maya going at it, but that's too bad. But I'm pretty sure Dalton had the say in the division, so he is ready to go. He kind of got unlucky with his pick. Zhang versus Bermudez. But look at Dalton. That head-to-head, eh? You would think that the head-to-head would be a little closer, considering how close the fight was, but here we go. Mutual respect, going both ways as I take a swing out of my coffee. And here's another note. I can only drink coffee when it's inferno hot, so I have it in this thermos, that's what I tried to say. I could only have it when it's scorching hot. If you don't feel pain when you sip it, it's not hot enough. So here we go. Let's see if Peyton could just be a little bit more aggressive. I thought he was passive in that first fight. It was a feeling out process. Maybe he had the nerves that were generating through his body. And now that he has an L on his belt, man, let's see if... wow! What? It's over! What just happened? Peyton, baby! Holy smokes, I am in shock. I am in shock. I went to, like, scratch my left eye for a second. I looked up and Bermudez was taking a nap on the canvas. Holy cow. And this is really going to instill the confidence on Peyton for the next fight. Could that be a record? I think that was the fastest finish in this tournament so far. And look at how the mind games play in this tournament. You know, Dalton getting that beautiful decision in that first fight. Controversial, I shouldn't say it's beautiful. And then Peyton coming back like a wild man and finishing the fight quickly. And now good old momentum is definitely on Peyton's side. And look at this. Dalton getting Ronda Rousey. And it's interesting how in that second fight, Peyton had the advantage statistically, and now it's Dalton's turn. So let's see what happens. The one thing, though, that I'm worried about is Dalton being a little too clinch grapple heavy with Ronda. But if he can get the takedown, it could be over. And look at this. And Peyton getting Renault. Hopefully I'm saying her name right. Good job on Peyton for not going for that takedown. It would be a death wish if he did that. And let's see what happens. And Dalton can't go wild, man. He can't go wild on the feet when you're using Ronda Rousey. She just doesn't have that skill set. And you see that? When there's that hit reaction, Dalton's going for the clinch. And your chances of getting the clinch and a takedown are really high when there's that hit reaction. You know what that means, right, brother? Or sister, if you're watching? When they show that pain from getting hit by a blow, there's that little quick window where you can get a takedown or a clinch. See that? And this is anyone's fight. They made a mistake, though, which is so bad, guys. I can't believe at this point in this tournament that people are still making mistakes with respect to the rules. In the third fight, it's got to be 5 rounds. So look at this. Controversy at its finest, you know? These guys got to know, man. When it's that third fight, it's 5 rounds. And we're going to count this, too. We're not going to make them roll it back. Just because we got to get these fights in and get these fights over with. That if it goes to a decision, since these guys are fighting and taking part in this third fight, it's going to count. But guys, don't forget, man. Third fight, 5 rounds, man. And this is quite a shame. It's disappointing. Like, I'll be honest with you, it's disappointing, especially getting this far in the tournament and not knowing the rules. Come on, guys. But let's get back into the fight here. Peyton is showing a little more aggression, but he's aware of the clinch action. And there hasn't been a takedown attempt. But that's how he won that second fight, by planting and throwing nice combos and hooks. Good head movement. Nice. I love how he did that. He went to the body, and then he snuck one up high, snuck a hook up high. Nice. This This is so close. You know these guys are nervous, man. You know they're nervous. They don't want to make a mistake. And they want to get this round under their belt. And at this point, it's even Steven. Who would you give this round to? I hope one of these guys go to the menus, because it's always good to know. Put your, judging hat on and see who won the round. Let's see if they go to the menus. I'm hoping they do. Come on, boys.
Ready to fight? Ready.
I don't know. I was a toss-up.
Okay, let's go.
So let's see what happens here in this second round. Wow, Peyton and Dalton just going into the center of the octagon throwing leather. And Dalton is going with the quick strikes, and I feel like it's working for him. Going with the straight strikes. Nice. Throwing the leather. He's kind of taxing the stamina a little bit. Nice, but Peyton is striking right back. And I don't know what Ronda Rousey's head health is in this game. But, Dalton's doing a good job not taking anything too heavy. He's getting backed up against the cage, though. Oh, he's swinging that air. That's going to tax the stamina. Oh, look at Peyton. Is it over? It's over. Just like that. Peyton putting glass in his gloves and having just an unbelievable power display in these last two fights. And I'm glad there was a finish there, because he just eliminated the potential drama-filled controversy that could have been labeled in this matchup if it went to a decision. And just like that, Peyton showcasing unbelievable heavy leather, and he's moving on, man, to, wow, the Elite 8. Unbelievable. If you can make it to 16, you're amazing. If you can make it to the Elite 8, you are one of the best, that's for sure. What a job. Good job on Dalton. Great job, man. Oh, went to a third fight. Unbelievable stuff. But anyhow, people, have a great day, guys. This is Ricky J, baby, from Ricky J Sports. Get ready. Keep it locked here on Ricky J Sports for another tournament fight tomorrow, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right, guys? This is Ricky J, baby, from Ricky J Sports, and you are awesome. This is what we call a mic check. Yo, what's up, man? This is Pryaxis. And, when you go for a takedown, you gotta get a hit reaction. Because that's what it's all about. It's a reaction. Hello, everyone. I'm Marshall Mine, and I love boxing. I love kickboxing, and I'm never dirty. I'm always clean. Clean. My buddy wanted me to go out for a pizza, and I said, yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yo, what's up, man? This is Romero17, and I love feeding squirrels on Wednesdays. Yeah, good stuff, buddy. Yeah, good stuff. No, man, he's not gonna do it to me. Hey, Heem, I just fought this guy right now. And, man, I tell you what, man. I just KO'd him, man, with the teep kick. Yeah, man. Yo, come on. I'm Heem. I just lost 30 points. I just lost 30 points, man, because a branch fell outside and I lost my internet connection. Come on, man. I give up. Hey, Uni, I give up on this, man. It's just not fair. This guy stinks. He's garbage, man. This is just not fair. I lost 35 points. It's going to take me forever. Yo, what's good, guys? It's Retro Rocky. And I'm the great... I can't do an impersonation of Retro Rocky. Don't hate, donate. Hello, everyone. My name is Ed Paca, and I'm undefeated in UFC 3. I have never lost in my entire career. If you ever see a loss on my record, it's only because my controller battery, it died, and then I had to leave in certain games to get my petrol, but I literally have never lost. The other losses is because my neighbor steals my internet connection and causes my game to lag out, which causes the game to institute a loss on my record. But literally, I am totally undefeated. Ricky J. Boom da boom da boom da boom a boom da boom da boom da boom a boom da boom. Ricky J. If you got this far in this video, you're a hero, and I love you. Give me a like, man. Come on. I don't ask for much. Why don't you hit that like button, man? Hit that like button. Just put your index finger on your mouse and go to the thumbs up and give it to me, brother. Come on. Anyway, I'm out of here. See you later, big boy.